So, hello, my name is Moidin Babatunde and welcome to Quick Fix Technology. So today I want to show you how to repair plug-in not charging. Plug-in not charging is a very common problem on many laptops. Being old or new is still a common problem because this problem mainly caused by bad battery, and sometimes those battery can still be revived because they are not completely dead yet. So when you abandon laptop for some time, maybe a couple of months, even year, so the inner cell of the battery, they will become very low, very low, that the lower than the minimum requirements. So what we need to do is you need to open the battery package, the battery case, then measure the cells inside the case. That's the battery cells. So measure the voltage. So you will see at least maybe one or two cells will have low voltage. So when you see those one, even though if just one or two, you still need to recharge all the cells. So now I'll remove the battery. I dedicate a video on how to open a laptop battery without damaging the case, but I will quickly show you how to open a laptop battery. So you need to open the laptop battery. When you open it, check those cells, measure their voltage. So when you see that those voltage are very low, like the lower than the minimum requirements, which is around 3.7, 3.5. If you just see anything lower than 3 voltage, just know that no, the cells are very low and it needs to be recharged. And another thing is when those cells are become weak, so they can quickly get low. When they low like that, so they won't charge again because system will dictate that the battery is weak or the battery is low. So laptop will just assume that the battery is bad and it won't charge the battery to avoid hazard. So now I will remove the battery and open the case, then see what is inside of it. Okay, so show you again. Okay, this one is out now, so I'll just remove the battery and open it. So here's the battery. So you can see the first one is 2.7 and it's supposed to be at least 3.7, so it's low. And the other one 2.2, you can see still low. And the third one 1.9. so all the cells are very low, and all you need to do is just to recharge it. But you can't just recharge it maybe by connecting power supply. It won't charge because all the cells, they need to have exact voltage, otherwise the battery will not charge. So what you need to do here is disconnect all the cells. So disconnect it. It's not easy. It's not hard. As long as you have the required tool, it's not hard. It's very, very easy. You can see it has been disconnected. Then you have to So in case you are not familiar with this thing, so this is how it's connected. Two in parallel, then they connect the three in series. These two connected in parallel, and the last two connected in parallel. Then they join the three together in series. So this is minimum of 3.7. This is 3.7. This is 3.7, and altogether is 11.1. That is 11.1. That's the minimum. So anything below this may not charge. So when the battery gets lower than this voltage, the battery may not charge. Some system may attempt to charge it, while some system will just assume the battery is bad, and it won't even try to charge it. So it will say maybe different error. So and one of the errors is plug-in not charging. It actually detected the battery, but the laptop assumed that the battery is dead, is bad, because it detected a very low battery. So now you have to charge all the cells. You have to recharge it. So now disconnect all the cells. Disconnect. So you can mark it if you want, like maybe you are not familiar with it, because but it's something that this is the last one that connected to the negative, and this is the first one that connected to the positive, and this is the middle one. So easily you can identify it, but it's not a big deal. You can change it anyhow you want. So now we need to charge the battery. So you can use something like this. In fact, this, I would recommend you get something like this. So it is very, very easy. So you want it to charge the battery, then balance the voltage across all the cells. So it will make all the cells have the same voltage, so there won't be a difference. So, and you can charge up to 10 battery with this power bank. So you can still use it as a power bank. So now you can charge this thing now. Can you see 1%? So I'll just let it charge up to 100%, then I'll discharge it back to 10%. So then I'll now reconnect it, then put it back together, then connect it to, insert it in laptop, then the battery will surely start charging. So I'll just leave it charging now. I'll let it charge. So you can see 100%. 100%. So now I'll discharge the battery at least to reach maybe 10% or 20%. And what that means, like, I'm just trying to calibrate the cells so they can regain their health, and that's it. So charging it for them, discharge it back again. So that means, like, I'm just trying to calibrate the cells health so they could regain their full potential, and that's it. So after discharge it back to maybe 10% or 20%, then I will resell it, repackage it, put it back inside the laptop, and hopefully the battery will start charging, then everything will go back to normal. So now I have this little device that I use to discharge the battery. So I will okay, let me use a power supply so you know how much power is discharging. You can see this is my USB meter, and this is the battery discharging device that I have. So inserting it like this. You cannot see the things. Also, you have two options, and one option will be discharging the battery around 1 milliamp, and the other one 2 milliamp. So I'll just go for the 2 milliamp. Let me see. I think this one is. Let me see the 2. So 2 is okay. So it will discharge faster. And another thing is with this device and this USB meter, you can assume, because this is 100% charged battery, so you can assume how strong the battery will last, because the battery is discharging with 5 volts, then 2 milliamps, and now the time is counting. So you can at least guess or assume, kind of rough calculation. So the battery was discharged by 2 milliamps within certain period. So you know how strong the battery. So like you get the idea, and that's it. So like right now, if the battery was discharged, like completely discharged within 30 minutes, then I know that no, this battery is not that strong, because normally even laptop would discharge a battery like around 2 amps. So and that 2 amps will still last around 2 hours. So now if I'm not discharging this battery completely within 30 minutes, I know this battery is weak. So I'm expecting 2 hours, 1 hour, something like that, because even the laptop can discharge around 3 amps, 2 amps, but it won't discharge constantly with the maybe 2 amps or 3 amps. So it depends on the load, and that is how laptop discharge battery. It doesn't discharge constantly with certain amps. So that's it. So I will leave the battery to discharge now. I will continue the video later. So this is 19%, all the way from 100%. So that's discharge with 19%. And you can see, okay, can you use, okay, see the T here. See this T, that is 2 hours 19 minutes since 100% discharging with the constant 2.147 or 2.150 amps. So of course, you know, the battery is quite well, the battery is good enough. So now I will stop discharging it and resell it back. And you know, before you do anything, allow the battery to cool down for some minutes. Just leave it like this for some minutes, maybe 30 minutes or 10 minutes, just to cool down. So yeah, so after the battery cool down, remove the battery, then resell it, resolder it, then repackage it and put it back inside the laptop. Everything will get back to normal. The battery starts charging, and that is it. So I will resume the video after the battery cool down. So still okay, 3.6, still okay. So you see this. So this is called sports welding machine. So instead of using soldering iron to solder back the cells, you know, if you solder back the cells with soldering iron, you have issue trying to package the thing back into the case, and like, you know, it won't fit back well into the case. So but using these things, just like factory made, like you don't have any problem. So I will put the link in the description. So if you like the tool, so you can purchase it direct. And then you can see this one too. This is nickel sheet. So So that's what we don't see. So that's all. I'm done with this. You see that? Easy. So now measure the footage. Now you see we have 11 volts, so very very close to the rated footage, and this is normal. Normal. And now So ready to test. Ooh. So you need to, for the first time, so you need to plug the laptop, otherwise the battery will not start. You can see it's charging already. So but I'll just turn on the system and see if it's actually charging, you know, before it's plugged in, not charging. And right, charging. It can happen to any laptop battery, new or old, it doesn't matter. It's the same concept, it's the same protocol, and that's so the battery is charging now. You can see 25% and plug in charge. You can use now. You can see. Plug in charging, and I just shut down the system. And in case the battery is not charging, the only thing or the only few things that can cause it not to charge is one, you know, the laptop battery, they have smart battery and they have controller. They have internal controller. So this controller is like the brain of the battery. They control everything. So they know if the battery cells are good, they know if the battery cells are bad, they know if the battery cells charge enough, they know if the battery cells lower than minimum requirement. So all these things, and they put all those things, all those measures, they put it in place just to avoid problem. And that is so your battery, so that your battery does not overcharge, and you know when battery overcharge can explode, cause fire, different things like that. And you know, okay, so now the battery is working, and all you need to do is just find something to blow it, maybe super glue or anything, like just blow it and use it. And that is it. So now, in case the battery is not charging after you recharge the cells, so what you need to do is, you know, there are some battery that have lock and unlock features. So those battery, you can reprogram it with some software. So, and that's because when the battery lower than the minimum requirement, they lock out so that the battery will not receive charging again, not until you recharge the battery. Like you make sure the cells are good, then you reprogram the controller, like you reset the controller so that the controller will now think, okay, this battery now is a new battery, or this battery is a good battery, and then the battery will start charging. I will make another video on how to use some software like that and how to unlock battery. So but like this one, you know, most of replacement battery, which are not the original one that come with the laptop, so all this one, they don't really lock out. They don't lock. The only thing is they just look for good cells. As long as the cells are good, even though you change the battery completely, like you remove all these cells and replace it with another cell entirely, as long as the cells are good and have required footage, and you find a way to repackage it back into this case, the battery will charge. Another thing is check the fuse. There's a fuse. As long as the fuse is okay, the battery will charge, and that's it. So thank you. This thing is working now. All I need to do is just to blow it and everything. So you can see the case is still very okay, no problem. So, and that's it. So in this video, these are the tools that I used to successfully repair the battery. So this is the mini grinding tools. I use these tools to cut the battery case. This thing comes with extra blade and some grinding tools, polishing tools like that. Those depend on what you need it for. So you know, this thing is very, very good. So I use this thing. Then I use this power bank or battery charger. So you can use it as power bank. And you know, I really like this thing because you know, you don't need to solder anything, just insert the battery and it's charging. So, and this thing can charge up to 10 battery, 10, 18, 56 or 1860 battery. So it's good. Then it will help you balance the footage, so you don't have different footage across battery, because if you have different footage on those cells, the battery will not charge. The battery will not charge, and that's it. Then this thing too is very important, because you know, the battery has been down for long. So you need the battery needs to be calibrated to regain its health, so that the battery get back to its health. And so this thing, you need it to discharge the battery. And this is spot welding. So this spot welding machine is very good, portable, you know, and you don't need to, as long as it is fully charged, you can use it to, like, you can use it for a day. So just power it like this and it's go. So it's have a different power level, as you can see. So those are the power level, and it's very okay. Then I use this nickel sheets. So these are the things that I use to join back the battery cells, and everything I will put the link in the description section. And thank you.